There's over 500 million people in India that are under 20 years old, and they're all very familiar with smartphones and internet. And educators and education systems are always challenged with budgets and always trying to play catch up with technology. Enter Omkar, you and Miracle, trying to bring education to the masses, make it accessible to everyone, and bring new technology to it. What are the components of the system?
Schools, educators, teachers, and in the end, the students, the teenagers especially. And we see that education is one of the few sectors where the provider and the consumer are from very different generations, typically 2, maybe 3 generations apart. And that makes it a bit of a tricky ecosystem. And that's where it becomes more and more imperative that the providers adopt the means, the methods, and the tools that the consumers are used to and are preferring today. So today, the kids who are 13, maybe 15, they've grown up with mobile devices, they've grown up with digital technology, and they've grown up with games. So it makes it very important that educators are able to engage their students, are able to feel relevant to the students for the education system to succeed in producing high quality learning outcomes.
Educators have a real sense of propriety and ownership around the lessons that they teach, and over the course of their careers customize them very much. How do you get them excited to adopt the Miracle platform as part of the teaching experience?
One of the biggest things that we see is that educators focus the most on learning outcomes. In the end, they want to see their students thrive, they want to connect to their students, and they want to make sure that the students are actually having a good experience and actually understanding complex topics. Another thing that educators are really interested in is also taking the ideas that they have in their minds over the years that they have built. It may be hard to explain and visualize it and draw it out on a blackboard or on a digital PowerPoint presentation. But when they see that idea come to life in their classroom in front of them, and they're able to fully express what's been just locked or trapped in their mind for so long, that's a release for them as well. And I think that was something that we did not expect at all.
What is the use case today that you've already deployed on the Miracle platform that you're most excited about?
I'm going to start with a small story of my own. When I was 12, I wanted to become a doctor. And of course, I dreamt big dreams of being a doctor, serving society, and being able to support people around me. But I didn't have enough access to science labs. I didn't have science labs where microscopes were available, where materials, equipment, all of these things were available. And I ended up dropping biology instead. So today, 600 million students face this problem every year throughout the globe.
Accessibility of lab equipment.
Accessibility of lab equipment, exactly. So equipment, materials, tools, personnel for safety and all of these things. There are many factors here. Today, even in the best equipped schools around the world, you may have maybe one microscope for like 500 students. And the result of that is that you're not able to create a curiosity for science. You rather create a fear of it, because you're not allowed to touch it. You're only allowed to see it from a distance. If you do something wrong, the consequences may be, let's say, extreme for a child, right? And this is a big challenge that today students see it, understand it, teachers see it, understand it, as well as parents of the students, they see it and understand it. So this use case where we are able to transform any physical space into a lab where you can learn how to prepare slides for a microscope, where you can learn how to operate microscopes without needing any physical equipment. Everything possible through the mobile device that you carry in your pocket or a tablet that you may have at home. That's what we do at Miracle.
It's a mixed reality solution, and you're able to do this with, in many cases, very limited or no internet connection, and even mobile devices that may not be up to the latest technology. So how do you achieve that?
Our focus has always been on accessibility. While building any immersive technology or product, the important aspect that you need to balance, there are 2 balance points. One is immersiveness, and the other one is access. In 2030, we are expecting 85% of the world's population to have access to mobile devices and be comfortable with mobile devices. So that itself tells you a lot about access when it comes to choosing the mobile platform. Secondly, the mobile platform is extremely versatile because it is very powerful. Today, mobile devices are able to do Of course, apart from displaying things on your screen, playing audio for you, they're able to help you navigate, they're able to help you orient, they're able to help you tell you how warm it is around you. And they're able to also understand geographical topography about how the environment around you is structured. So what we do is we take all of these capabilities that the smartphones in our pockets are able to do, and you use it to transform the world around you.